Turn up the bass.
You're now listening. Yo, TapN Radio.
With one tap, you're in. Only on TapN Radio.
You're rocking with the KonnecT Show on TapN Radio. You can find us on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, or at www.thekonnectshow.rock. Don't forget, that's the KonnecT Show with a K.
That's that back in the day, Ohio, you know.
That
Pop,
crunk.
pop, 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 pop.
That crunk.
Pop, 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 pop. That's how you used to have to pop it. Like,
The popping, just popping.
Like, yeah, like you couldn't
popping,
just
popping.
be like, toot, toot, toot. You had to be like, pow, pow, pow. Back it up on it. Back it up on it.
Yeah, that looked like it hurt.
No, it didn't hurt.
Oh. Looked like it hurt the person that she dancing with. Like, ah.
Maybe, but
Yeah,
they were
yeah,
hormonal young men, so they
Of
were
course,
willing
they
to
didn't-
take
they
it.
didn't care that
Yeah,
it's
they were
like-
about that life. They're like, yes, do
Yes,
what you will.
Do as you must.
You
Do
and those
as
hips
must.
and your gyrations, I'm down for it. I'm Sapphire.
I'm waiting for it.
Delicious McLovin.
Yo.
And I'm here with,
DJ Mum's music was happening.
and you're listening to the KonnecT Show. So,
Word. Nah, I'm not calling myself delicious. I'm not doing that.
You wouldn't call another man delicious?
Delicious? No. Said you didn't say that.
That
Yeah.
reminds me, I have.
Delicious.
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 I'm a
And calling
grown
you-
ass man, dog. I ain't calling you delicious.
So I had a situation
Oh shit.
where I knew somebody,
Uh-huh.
you know, who was dating someone,
Okay.
and her baby daddy was a 5%er. I
Okay.
think he was a 5%er, whatever he was. So his name was Supreme.
Supreme. Yes, it's 5% on here.
And the guy who was dating her was calling him Supreme. And my dad was like, yo, you calling another man Supreme?
Wow.
Like, my
Wow.
dad was so insulted. He
Wow.
was like, what?
What?
He was like, what is his name? He was like, I don't know. He was like, you should find
You should find out what his government
and call
name
him.
is.
Because
Call him
I'm like,
that.
call him what his mama call him. I'm like, call him what his grandma call him. No, she might call him Little Pookie or something. Don't call him that.
Yeah.
Well, call him what the government call him. Call it a Supreme.
Wow. Supreme. I ain't calling no other man. Supreme.
Yeah, because they was like kicking the money. So when the kid came by, his son would come over. She like was giving money to make sure that he ate.
Oh.
And so her dude that she was dating then
Yeah.
was like, you know, I help give money towards that.
Right.
My dad was like, you giving another man money to take care of his child and you call him Supreme.
Wow. Yeah. That's like you 0 for 2 right now. Though. you 0 for 2. You 0 for 2.
Like it was serious. It was crucial because I was just trying to picture in my mind, how does that work? You know what I mean? Like if I'm dating someone and I'm oh, your
I get
kid's
you.
not getting enough nourishment, but this is your child.
Right.
I don't know if I would be like, could I kick her some money? Like, here, just go ahead and feed the baby. You know, because you want the child to have
you
a
want the
relationship
child.
with a parent.
Yeah.
But I want the parent also to do right by the child.
Yeah.
Because what if I come on hard times and I can't give you the extra money? Then what? You feeding the baby air sandwiches?
Yeah.
And don't you
Yeah.
come back? But here's the kicker. Here's the kicker.
Okay.
He was living with not one but two women.
What? His name is Supreme, son. His name is Supreme.
So between the three of y'all, the baby couldn't get a meal. Seriously.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody getting kicked in the shin. I'm sorry.
Weight.
I'm kicking somebody in the shin.
Yeah.
Like, when I say wild out, that would be me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I got to take all of y'all. I'd probably, like, normally not do steroids, but in that case, I'd have to inject, like, and go over there. Like, what do you mean you ain't feeding my baby? I'm beating everybody. You said, excuse me? I'm a...
She gonna hulk up. She gonna hulk up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Beat my chest like a gorilla. It is believable. You know, today, the classroom assistant was like, now, you know, we work downtown or whatever, and you never know who you might meet, right? You might come across an executive, a firefighter, or some guy who's just sitting there stuck, and you're not sure if he's alive.
Yeah.
So there tend to be, at any given moment, maybe somebody who'll come through and test you. Now, I do work by a whole lot of police, right?
Yep.
They tend to be on horses, but there's a lot of them down there, so I'm not really worried about getting jacked. But nonetheless, you always got to be on your P's and Q's, you know?
Got your head on swivel.
So what happens is, I'm like, well, I'm going to put my debit card in my bra. Because, you know, I know they're not just going to try to run off with my titty. But she was like, no, I need to keep the left one.
For real.
Now, I don't know. They might come for the right, but the left one, no, it's holding down, thanks. So what happens is, she's like, yeah, because you don't look mean. I said, what you mean I don't look mean? She was like, you don't look, whoopsh. She was like, you don't look mean. I was like, I can look mean.
To me, put that grit. Let me see that grit.
Yeah, son. Let me see you, son. I got your mean right here, boy.
That's your mean?
Yeah, this.
Wow.
What you mean? This is like. This is me.
What's wrong? Like she got twitch?
I gotta. Okay, first of all, I'm not twitchy. I'm just walking like.
Oh yeah. Yeah. She ain't paying attention.
They come to get me. I've got no. I got nothing. Just these pockets. I wear like a little apron thingy with the pockets. It doesn't have anything that they'd want. Whose watch is this? Oh, it's your watch? Satan. This shit with the leather band and the swivel. Wait a minute, and the swivel.
That's one thing I can say about the Samsung Galaxy. I give it to them with their watch.
Yeah, they watches, right?
Apple just got this dumbass square shit.
Yeah, the square looking like a Casio.
I got the genuine leather over here. I mean, did you peep it? And the gold, and the rose gold. I'm just saying.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Wow.
And like I said, it's got the swivel. It's got the bevel on them. Like, you just be like, ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
The Avenger.
Yeah.
Don't try to play like you just try to play Moms Out.
I didn't try to play Moms Out. No, I honestly did not notice until I got this phone the dramatic difference in the cameras. Like, they talk about it in the commercials.
Yeah.
And you like, how serious could a camera be?
Right.
But I'm telling you, like,
Right.
the pictures I take now with this phone compared to the phone. My bad, microphone. Compared to the pictures I was taking with the other phone, they're so clear and crisp.
Yes. Trying to. Know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? know what I'm saying? I'm holding it down. This is my phone.
I'm
holding it
not
down.
mad at your phone. I'm just saying, Mom. I'm just saying.
Not doing
when
it.
you ready, come round.
Listen.
I feel you.
Listen, I'm not paying the car note on the phone.
It's not a
I'm
car
not a
note.
car note. I'm saying it.
Oh wait, who are you with? Who's your service provider?
T-Mobile.
You got the monthly payments.
Not even. If you have your phone for a certain amount of time, you might not put no money down.
Depending on
I usually
You could
get,
probably
like,
get a free
upgrades or
upgrade.
whatever. I
When
get
last
my
time
free
you had a free
upgrades.
upgrade?
Just now with this phone.
Oh.
Yeah, with this phone. So you
Well,
know,
we gonna see
I don't be.
We gonna see. No, because I was not trying to play him out. What I'm
Listen.
saying is, I thought that you had it for me because I was gonna be like, oh, just take it for the upgrade.
Nah,
but this
nah.
what we gonna do. We gonna try for some video footage.
Okay.
And then we gonna see how it goes. Cause I'm telling, mums,
I'm listening.
I was no, seriously. Shut up, as all that issue was talking about my old phone. But what I'm saying is that good money was going towards videographers.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Right.
I
Nowadays,
learned,
you can.
you know, I was doing a little something with the old phone.
Right.
But the way this looks, I was like, I no longer have to sit here and try to find someone, not find someone, but between me and other people, you know, obviously, that are working on the show, I would be trying to find people. They would be trying to find people.
Yeah.
But depending on where you're going, because events are being covered, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, Philly, yeah. So it's like if you're at one point I was in South by Southwest, way down in Texas. So if you're going to all these places, finding somebody who's like, can do that on the day you need them in all these different places can be a pain in the ass. Now, I just show up with this. Like, boom, bing, bing.
Right.
People are more excited about these wristbands
Yeah.
than
I
they
noticed.
were about getting in front of the backdrop and taking the pics.
Right.
They love these wristbands.
The wristbands.
What is that? So over here behind the scenes, Bam is looking at. Woo! He's looking at a Jeep, right? And the lighting on it, it looks like a ghost. Looks like the ghost of Jeep's past.
Yeah. Right.
So he's looking at some tires that have some chrome wheels. What inch wheels are those? What inches? Like 23? 22, 26. Oh, okay. So I always wanted a Chevy Caprice, an 84 with a rag top. I wanted it to be on.
Word. Yeah, for real.
I wanted it to have, just the little 19, 20-inch rims, maybe a candy-coated paint job, preferably with maybe like Reese cups, because I love Reese cups.
Yeah.
Or Skittles, so they can taste the rainbow. And I wanted it to have the pipes on it. So, as it's coming along, it's got that. Not the shotgun sounding pipes.
Not the pow pow.
Man, people.
Like,
what
sound
is
like
happening?
You backfiring. Like,
backfiring. Like, what is that? That's not how your pipe's supposed to sound. That's not how he said fire coming out. Shut up. But that's not how your pipe's supposed to sound. Your pipe's supposed to have a low growl.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
And then as you rev up, it's supposed to be like. That's how your pipe's supposed to sound. Right. Well, I used to have a Mustang that had the pipes on it. That's how my Mustang used to sound. I had the Riley stripes.
Okay.
It was a mofo. Candy apple red with the black Riley stripes.
Yeah.
It had the Phantom Mustang symbol across the edges.
Oh,
It was a beautiful Mustang. But I had the pipes on it, and I fell in love with the pipes.
Yeah. That low hum.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I want that old school. Maybe, with the fiberglass in the trunk.
Right.
Put like a 15 in that bit. Coming down the street talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how
the
it sounds.
sound.
That's
That's how
my.
it sound.
That's what I was listening to. Listening to some. Man,
Yeah.
I was listening to a song called "No Kissing" by somebody called Zedzilla or something like that.
Zedzilla.
He was like, "No kissing. I don't know where your mouth been, but I know where it's going."
Yeah. Yo.
I said, "Okay,
Yo.
but I'm with the,
I'm with the
song.
shits. I'm with the shits.
I'm with it." The song was actually hype. It was a
Whoa.
tight song. Like, it was a good
Yeah,
song.
yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
I get it. You know, you want to do her, but she's a hoe, so you don't want to kiss her in the mouth.
You're right.
But then you got to worry if that condom break.
Yeah.
Because if you can't kiss her, you got to be a little nervous about the prophylactics. But they should.
That's the last thing they thinking about.
They should. Because if I can't put my tongue in your mouth, but I put my thing in you, and the
Yeah.
thing break.
Yeah.
Or if you pull out and it's still in there,
Ew. No. Yeah. Yeah.
things can happen. See, that we can happen.
Yeah.
Then you're bubbling up or you're pissing and it's like, fire.
Oh no.
Fire, you know.
Yeah. Where's that?
It was still in her?
Where's
The condom was still in her? You called her my man.
Hey, yo,
Shut
my
up.
man's.
I wish I would tap some ass and the dude called me my man. What is my man's? He said, "Shorty, my man's is something in there. If I'm giving sweet loving, and you call me my man's,
Hey,
you
yo, my
might
mans.
as well get your stuff. Lose my number. I'm gonna need
Wow.
you to be like, I don't even know who you are.
Wow.
Like, forget
Wow.
about me." That's not cool. What's the most disrespectful thing that's ever happened to you after sex? Yeah.
After sex.
Yeah. Like something that shit you was like, damn, was it me? Like, why? Like she
Real talk, I ain't making this shit up, not trying to be funny. Dead ass, when we was done, yo, she got dressed, looked at me, was like, yo, good shit. I said,
she
this
kicked
mean?
you out?
She's like, you gotta go. What you mean? Like, that's the only thing I wanted, good shit. I said, so for the first time, I'm like, you know, fellas be like, and moms can back me up. You know, fellas be like, yo, I need something like this. Just get in and go. That's what's up. But for that second, in that moment, I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, so, you know what's even more? Like I said, I'm not trying to be funny. So I get dressed, I'm like you really, that's it?
You gonna call me later?
She like, yeah. She like, I got what I wanted. All right. That mean I'm good. She got what she wanted. But I'm saying though, like we ain't gonna kick it. Like you don't wanna, know what I mean? She like, nah. She like, nah, I gotta go work. Know what I mean? It's cool.
She dapped you off?
Then she said, matter of fact, just lock the door behind you.
She ain't even walk you out.
Yo, that's the funny part of the story. I felt the type of way about that too. Like
I wasn't good enough to get you to even come to the door.
Then she texted me later on like, yo, I really appreciate it earlier. Like everything was good. All right, so I'm good.
She should have threw you.
So she said, yo, let's do this again later on. All right, word. But in my mind though, the whole time though, when she did that, like I'm talking about like,
It's salty.
She's like, oh yeah, I'm going. I'm like, word. Ooh, I'm like, oh damn that shit. Where you going? She like good shit. But the funny shit, she tapped me.
That's what I said. Did she dap you?
No, she tapped me like, all right, good shit. I'm like on your mom's my holla at you. I'm about to go. Hey, I'm not lying, ladies and gentlemen, on the KonnecT Show fans, on the YouTubes, whatever. I really was stuck as a man. I ain't gonna, like I said, we be wanting that. Oh, all right, word, that's what's up. Nah, it is times we be like what's up? Like what? I wanted to say so bad just for a second. Yo, that's my line. It's my line. What you doing?
took my spot. But you know what would have been even funnier? She was like, look, don't feel bad. Just take this 20.
That happened to my mans. No cap. We was on vacation. No cap. We was on vacation. That happened to my mans. Yo, we was, where the fuck we was?
Jamaica?
No. Miami. So we met a couple of girls, older women at the time. Mind you, we were like straight out of fucking high school. We went down there just for the summer. Met a couple of old chicks. My mom's I was cool with. She was just a freak, period. But my man's, the shit was funny because he made a comment like, yo, he told her all night he's a male gigolo. So like, he kept like messing with her like, oh, you gotta pay for this. So we shared a room, but like the hotel that we stayed in, like it was weird, like an apartment. Right, so his room was on this side, my room on this side. So I ain't gonna lie, screaming. And it wasn't her, it was him. He like, oh, yes, nah. Son, when she was done, we walked out like, oh, y'all done? Oh, that's what's up. She's like, oh, that was good. Here you go.
How much did she give him?
That nigga said, yo, she really paid me. I said, well, thank you. Well, I'm glad I was helping you with this service. So they walked out. We walked to the elevator. I'm like, I ain't going downstairs. I walked out to the elevator. This nigga like, man, that's wrong. See, I told you, should have told you a male gigolo. What the fuck?
It was a 20.
$10? Because he folded it up. That $10.
Make it seem a little thick.
Yo, she said, that bitch tries to have a $10 dick appointment.
$10 hoe.
He said, what I'm supposed to do with this? I said, I know what I could do with it. Thank you. If you don't want it. Yo, but it was funny though. Like, he really walked up and was like,
like he was about to break off. I thought it was at least going to be a 20.
nah, he gave it a 10.
She should have gave him a 5. That would have been hilarious.
That nigga seen her the next day on the beach. He like, yo, we trying to say I was worth more than $10. He was saucy.
But you know what she should have did?
She like, baby, you still young. You got some work. You put it on me, but you got some work.
You got to do some.
Mind you,
She
I'm
like,
telling
I
you,
ain't paying just for nothing.
We're like 18. I'm talking about fresh out of, like, my nigga, I graduated in 2006. I was on that fucking plane 2 days later down there.
She should have did the old school, put the ones inside of the to make it seem thick.
But
yeah,
but now
inside of 5.
Now he looking immature though, cause he on the beach like, I'm really worth $10. And you talking about I got a lot to learn? He like, yo, old school. He start calling old school. He like, old school. Yo, chill. Just because you had me screaming a little bit, that don't mean nothing.
It means a lot.
I said, bro.
It means a lot.
I said, bro, I said that. I said, bro, I think this is where they say you still wet behind the ears. You was definitely that last night. He's like, only reason I was screaming because she kept going at the already nah man.
Yeah, right.
I said, nah,
yeah,
nigga. You heard. I said, I ain't gonna lie. Even I stopped. I was like, fuck is he doing in there? I thought they was role playing. So
he was getting the business.
For my man's, and it's crazy because he told the story at his wedding.
What? Why are you telling
the story? It was just a joke. Like he was like from where he started, and now he's a faithful man, whatever. And he was like, right, Ben? I said, no, don't tell that story. You're gonna embarrass yourself. You're gonna embarrass yourself.
Because did he say he was screaming in the story?
He said it. He was like, I ain't gonna front. I was screaming, still wet behind the ears and shit. You know what I mean? So But dead ass between my man, that situation, and with old girl with me, I ain't gonna front. Like I said, it's for that second in that moment. I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna lie. All day I was like, she better text me.
So you was in your feelings. Man, if she wouldn't have texted you. Anyhow.
Yeah, that's
and I did ask, and that was disrespectful. Yeah. Both of y'all have been, you and your homeboy have been disrespected. So
disrespected, yeah. They do. Yeah, like shit, like I'm supposed to be the one.
Before we go on music break, I'm gonna say one of the most disrespectful thing I think that I've done.
That you've done.
Yeah, because this is about the women disrespecting men after sex.
Right, yeah,
Ooh, no, that's.
He said, "Oh, no, that's."
I remember one time.
Oh, shit.
This was in college.
Oh shit! Yeah. Yeah, you look like you.
No, I've
disrespect
had a few
couple of
moments.
people.
Yeah, I probably have, and not on purpose.
Right,
But
you just be like,
I've had a few moments.
Right.
You know what I mean? But one of the things that I can specifically think of is I'm in college, getting cool, and I'm on top. You know, getting it in. Doom, 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 doom. And I was like, yo, I want to give out a shout out to my homegirl, Nikki. Because if she could see what I was doing to your ass, she would be like, yeah, girl.
You said all of that? You said all of that? Yeah.
No, I said my homegirl. No, I said when I did the statement, I said I want to give a shout out to my homegirl, Nikki. Because if she could see.
If she could see me
how
now.
I was rocking his ass.
Yo, his face is like, what the? Oh,
And he's like, well, then I should shout out my homeboy. I'm like, you do what you got to do, but I know what I'm doing.
Wow. Yo.
So later on when I told her, she was like, no, you didn't. I was like, I definitely did. Shout you out, girl, because I was getting it. Hey.
Wow. So disrespectful.
Don't forget the KonnecT Show has these edibles. Anywho, with that being said, we're going to go into a music break. We've got some interesting stories coming up. Some stories you've heard, right?
Yes.
About some things going on. Some stories that you may not have known about.
Okay.
You know, we like to come with a
Variety.
A variety. Just like we have a variety of edibles, we have 4 different flavors.
Yes.
So with that, I should go. So if y'all ever see me out in the street.
Yeah.
Y'all just
What
know.
other flavors do you have?
We have the Peachios.
Okay.
These are sour. Strawberry, watermelon, cherry, and raspberry.
Okay.
We've got some very berries.
Very berries. Interesting.
Wait a minute. Where's the other one?
Did you eat it?
No. We've got some gas heads.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
And for those who want a little extra something, we've got the gelato. Now, let me tell you.
The gelato.
This is premium grade gelato, right? Mm-hmm. This isn't an edible. This is that ooh-wee.
That's that ooh-wee.
That ooh-wee, right?
All right.
Now, here in New Jersey, you can have up to 6 grams. I do not sell anything. I only merely take donations for the show.
Take donations.
All of our edibles are 600 milligrams.
Nice.
Right. So, you know, with that being said, here at the KonnecT Show, we bring good times.
Good times.
So we're going to get into a couple stories. Like I said, some you've heard of, like the 16-year-old female in Columbus. But then you've got some things that Wiz Khalifa and Kevin Hart are working on.
Oh, okay.
Right. Business ventures.
Interesting.
So I'm Sapphire, Delicious McLovin.
I'm DJ Mums.
And this is the KonnecT Show. And as you know, if you want to keep it hot, then keep it locked. Right after this music break, we will be back
in a minute.
With one tap, you're in. Only on TapN Radio.
I can't hear it in the headphones.
It's famous. Fuckers up, exit 9Q. Lyrical theme. So somebody give me your reason. I'm smacking your tracks loose and leave you leaking on the cement. Give me your reason. Bitches just praying in this killer season. Now give me the fake cool, go run up on you while you sleeping. Give me your reason. Get you niggas laid out, but thinking you got the one to blow your fucking brains out. Give me your reason. Like the blunt up to my mouth, but goonies fill up with words. It's what you heat up through your scalp. Just give me your reason. To really run up in this shit, but when I catch you on my pop, I'm smoking you like my crystal. So give me your reason. And then I'ma violate you, bitch. You ain't too stuck in my motherfucking flag. Nigga, your lips. Give me your reason. The way I spit that nigga's speechless. Coming off the bitch, and you bitches is in the bleach. Give me your reason. I'ma show you who really next. That I'm the shit I got you bitches that are hating down your legs. Give me your reason. No opponents, I'm undefeated. You niggas trying to compete me. Really the Polynesian. Give me your reason. And then I'm finding the real suspicious niggas is right for the queen. Won't smoke with the bitches. Give me your reason. Baby, but digging your ditches. I get it at that trying and I'm grinding for all the riches. Give me your reason. Fuck the energy in the mouth. When I'm busting no discussion, I'm kicking you bitches out. Just give me your reason. I'll scratch your names off my list. So when you bitch, I look the smoke, but I'm slitting their wrist. I'm shooting venom out the mouth with every rhyme that I speak. So why insist you bitches back up? I ain't shooting a miss. About to shake these niggas up and I ain't talking a fake. Cut your throat fresh out the gate. My lyrics stood like blaze. I can say you have a problem, but I be the murder case. It's a massacre every time I hit the motherfucking stage. Baby, that be the name, and I'm just clearing the air. Getting money, shuffle them dollars up like playing solitaire. I state my name on every record like a motherfucking stamp. Understudies, you bitches is chump. I'm the fucking champ. Damn, 8 a.m. to the OD double dollar. I am the violator, unresolved, the better problem in this gangster in my veins. Send them shots to your knowledge. We ain't shooting no blanket, polluting your fucking block. Famous and top proctor, and I don't wanna hear back. Talk all of y'all bitches saps. Talk no applause, get you clapped, y'all. Tryna compete, then you plotting your suicide. Queen pimp for the win, hottest out the east side. Lyrical demon, so somebody give me your reason. I'm smacking your tracks loose and leave you leaking on the scene. Give me your reason. Bitches praying it's killer season. Nightmare of fame, cool, go run up on you while you sleeping. Give me your reason.
Yeah. You listen to Queen Melody right about now. My girl Zonnie from Jersey. We gonna take a trip to Brooklyn real quick. But I need my ladies. Y'all be in the club popping bottles. Put your Ray-Bans on. Pull out a cigar. And be that boss. You are.
Queen,
Zonnie,
where you at?
let's go.
Jersey. Queen, where you at?
Where you at?
Look, if Peter Piper pecked him, I bet she get the swelling. I know my niggas loyal because they suck at shit.
Okay.
What else? I'm a supreme queen, look good, dress clean. My lyrics A1, first class concrete. I get inside of they head, I'm like a cytoscope. He wanna lick on my pussy just like an envelope. Look at him wheezing, pleasing, cause he need me. But I don't do the fiending, fleeting for no reason. Beating up the box, committing no type of treasons. A nut stuck in the box and she just tryna see me. No questions, no statements, not trying to be complacent. The bedroom, the basement, committing hella flagrants. His body, my body was under his surveillance. He wanted it so bad like he was waiting for his payment. He wanted test drop, but ain't nobody, no arrangements. Face it, you basic, the queen's in the making. Zonnie say to get him in, we on you like a facelift. I'm not trying to trade shit, but you gon' need a round trip. Big trip, round clip, 4 doors, wild clip. Stop playing, you know how we get when we rowdy. He said he into cookies, but he also into brownie. Gotta eat it up, so don't be acting hella lousy.
Fellas, we got a queen coming.
Say that.
But it's for all my queens. My boss queens. Papa bottles in the club. Put your foot on their neck. Queen's Melody. DJ Ben. Johnny World.
Now I'm on top, looking down now. Now I turn around, how you like it now? Yeah, I'm calling out the cowgirl, cause I ride you all around the world. But my body's so mean, got a nigga hooked like a big cup of lean. Vibrates, and wind up your waist, shake off your body, fuck off the place. Vibrates, and wind up your waist, shake off your body, fuck off the place. Vibrates, and wind up your waist, shake off your body, fuck off the place. Vibrates, and wind up your waist, shake off your body, shake off the place. Vibrates.
Mason.
Niggas be saying they do shit, saying they do this, then they do shit though. I got your bitch in the ocean, she bustin' it open, you know what I do to her. Don't fuck around and get moody, don't fuck around and get moody, ayy. I fuck your bitch to some zooties, then we gon' make it some movie, ayy. I'm with the steppers, ayy, know I came with the steppers, you want them getting up there. No, I'm not stressing, thankful for all of my blessings, cause it could be going in a second. That's why you texting, why you calling my phone, you know I'm not with the extra. She wanna cut up, she wanna fall in love, baby, you know you ain't special. He say he slide, I know he ain't never outside. Bro, pull up on you, get you what you order. You gon' think you work at Popeyes. That little bitch is cool, she ain't even mad, she ain't even in my top 5. My little bitch is born, she gon' eat the guy, then I take a mini Honda. I'm with the squad, be steppin'. He out of bounds, you stretchin' on. Bro, keep it Smith and Wesson. You run up with teach a lesson. Pull up in it all back, ayy. Told that bitch to fall back, ayy. Shots spin his ball cap, ayy. Get money, count racks, ayy. Broke boys, put a band up. Tell that boy go pick his mans up. Bro, scored, I got an M1. Made racks up the Samsung. Shorty call her on answer. Fell in love with a dancer. He want smoke, give him cancer. He want smoke, give him cancer. If he saying they do shit, saying they do this, then they do shit though. I got your bitch in the ocean, she bustin' it open, you know what I do to her. Don't fuck around and get moody, don't fuck around and get moody, ayy. I fuck your bitch to some zooties, then we gon' make it some movie, ayy.
Yeah. Just vibe with a nigga like, yeah. Just ride with a nigga like, just vibe with a nigga like, yeah. Just ride with a nigga like. It's that Austin Powers flow, nigga. I need a bad little Beyonce joint with the fro. Yeah. Locks falling in my face, time is kicking up its pace. Refuse to be stuck in the same ass place. See, I never caught a case, but I'm still in a race. And I'm jerky with the flow, cause you know I clean the plate. Listen straight, I'm getting it poppin' like this Kuwait. While you niggas making tunes that can barely cause a quake. But let me chill, you taking the blue with a red pill. No, the truth ain't a relief, so take you in Advil. Shit is mad real, but I'm living it half filled. Time to speed up, no more dragging along the ground. I pick my feet up, into the game I never cheat. I pledge allegiance. The weed up. You see, I'm dropping some clues while solving the riddle. Though sometimes I feel like Malcolm just stuck in the middle. Pussy niggas can't relate, so they always be little. So I'm trying to numb the pain on the roof of my field. Studying the game to paint a perfect picture. Clever with the words, I got a nigga like a swisher. Leaving beats purple, so you know they call me Mister. They say 1999, but I'm punishing my liver. I'm colder in the summer and hotter in the winter. Getting on a feast on the beat like it's November. Never in the streets, but bring heat to your temple. All I do is speak and it pops like a pimple. Niggas try to jam me, but I read it like a Kindle. Cause I spit the truth and these haters up the triple. Gotta stay persistent.
With one tap, you're in. Only on TapN Radio.
That's what he's saying? Oh. Coming back into some smooth jazz type hip hop. Is that what we're about to do? Instead of a KonnecT Show plug. Okay, fine. Hey, welcome back to the KonnecT Show. So glad to hear it. I mean, I can't hear you, but so glad to. I can't see.
Can't see you deep.
So glad that you returned.
Yeah. So
Yay.
glad that you're here with us.
Yeah. There you go. Thank you, Mom. Thank you. What? Oh, shut up. Anyway, I'm Sapphire.
Delicious.
You're listening to the KonnecT Show on TapN Radio.
You know what? You ain't gotta act like that.
Wow.
Though. You ain't gotta act like that though.
Wow.
Dang. So disrespectful.
Just being a promo.
Anyway, and I'm here with
DJ Mom's Music. What's happening?
And this is the KonnecT Show, and we're so glad to get into some of this information that you may not have information about. Now, we know that Derek Chauvin was recently, found guilty, and guilty again on all 3 counts of, manslaughter and unintentional murder and murder. So we got that, okay?
Yep.
Hoo-hoo for small victories, because then we get the 16-year-old baby. Oh, so I'm pretty sure this is baby girl calling. So what did you have to say about that Chauvin trial? Hey, how you doing? You here, girl? You here?
Wow.
No, this is the building.
This is building.
But you gotta get out.
Dead air.
Division. Okay, I'm gonna send somebody out.
Warm up. Yeah. Mike Lowry Zudo.
All baddies come to the front.
Yeah. Second Street.
All baddies.
Yeah. Shit different.
New Jersey sound.
I used to beg Granny for a tour to store. Drop a bag of dealer, get what I want on the floor. She leave you and come with me, she never bought with your ball. Nigga came from on the gram and took photo of score. Nowadays it's hard to separate what's real and fake. We don't do possession charges, but we do dealer rate. Ain't but a shoulder blade, that mean I'm trying to seal his fate. Mac 11 bullets flip his crib like it's real estate. I know some dudes that got away, but that was fool's luck. We take a walk up orders like a food truck. Talking murder for hire, can make a fool buck. You don't know nobody on this block, just kick your shoes up. We used to cop G-shots, now we rock APs. Used to blow 2 holes, now I'm rap APs. Ain't no more running out of merch just like we made that. And you can't get in my crib without the gate keys, nigga.
And I've been trying to see where the pain stops. I see some niggas fall like some raindrops. Niggas in the hood never gave props, talking like a boss, but you staying in the same spot. Just be careful how you move, and don't be acting like you stupid. Niggas plot on you to lose. Just be flowing what you doing, little niggas talk to talk. Just make sure that you approve.
Niggas gassing, they got you off well petrol. Ask them, Union County, people allow Prelo. Measly 50,000 at the jeweler make my neck low. City going up now, who you think they check for? Deep at the spot, and they don't check us at the check yo. My bitch like Imani, flew in from the West Coast. She said I make a kitty purr, she never had a pet though. Dripping on my back, sometimes I gotta make her let go. She used to spray perfume on the letter with the XO. I'm digging out of walls like I'm looking for asbestos. My mother don't speak, she don't like me as a parent. Trying to see how a sister act, read them every clearance. I hope I make a statement when I pull out this McLaren. Back next to the well I'm staring, think about interfering. I'm shooting out missiles, it's 450, just all night. Straight to his sign, I still push when he's all white, nigga.
And I've been trying to see where the pain stops. I see some niggas fall like some raindrops. Niggas in the hood never gave props, talking like a boss, but you staying in the same spot. Just be careful how you move, and don't be acting like you stupid. Niggas plot on you to lose. Just be flowing what you doing, little niggas talk to talk. Just make sure that you can prove.
Jones.
What you fear? Huh? You probably been getting hit by a Honda doing 90. Or a gunshot wound getting body. Getting stabbed 22 times with one knife. Or getting your head cracked open in one strike. Heads broke, multiply for the wife. Or catching AIDS from that bitch that you like. Waking up in the morning with no sight. Trying to get out the bed but can't walk. Getting your tongue ripped out and can't talk. Getting all of your chains took and can't floss. Heart attack, think he needs CPR. Kicked out the cipher, your bars ain't up to par. Turn up the bass.
You're now listening. Yo, TapN Radio.
You're listening to The KonnecT Show on TapN Radio.
all? Is everything? Okay. So we're back. And
we are.
that was an interesting moment. And I apologize initially for just kind of leaving off air. But now that we're back, I'm going to go through the stories real quick. I'm going to allow my guest to tell you what her name is.
Hi, everybody. My name is Taj Famous. I am a lyricist coming straight out of Exit 9, New Brunswick, New Jersey. I've been a lyricist for quite some time now. I started when I was really young. And, I kept tapping into my lyrical abilities, trying to get a feel for new ways to use, my wordplay. And, came out the gate swinging with my first debut single, 13 Reasons, and it kicked in the door from there. I just released my first project entitled Homage, which is available on all platforms. And I plan on sticking around for a very long time, so get used to me.
That's what's up. So we actually played 13 Reasons a little earlier, and we've played all 3 songs that we have the singles for on the show previously because we have our Thursday, which is our Indie Thursday. So we do like to, contribute music that people may have not normally been able to be exposed to. Yes. Because we had bad dope and forgery, so all of that. With that being said, you're going to be my news person really quick. So,
good at that job.
I'm glad. I hope you're ready for this. Now, we talked about how Derek Chauvin was found guilty on all 3 accounts. We have the young lady that was recently, and we have the picture up, she was recently shot, the 16-year-old in Columbus. So one of the questions was, why was she out there with a knife? We really don't know. But what we do know is that she was in foster care. The police pulled up, saw her with the knife, said, get down. 15 seconds later, boom, 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 boom. And then he's only been on the force since December. So they're saying that he didn't even have to announce he was a police officer or anything per Columbus laws. So I'm going to need the Columbus mayor and then the governor of Ohio to get in and do some things about that because that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, why can't you just run up on me? Like, and you didn't even tell me, because if you would have said,
as if I'm not a person and I don't have rights,
or and you could have shot me in the foot. I saw a Harlem Nights.
Anything.
You would have been a 9-toe having this bitch in Columbus. You know what I mean?
Anything, a kneecap, anything.
Anything. Like, why is it always shoot to kill? That's what I don't understand.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
So they're still doing an investigation. We shall see. Now our second story is a very cute pair. All right. Let us look at Wiz Khalifa and Kevin Hart. Wiz Khalifa joins Kevin Hart as co-owner of an MMA fight league. Wow. It's called the Professional Fighters League. And Wiz Khalifa is actually going to have a hand in integrating music into the league. Didn't see that coming, but I'm excited to see where it goes.
This is the first me hearing this too, actually.
So I'm sorry you missed the part earlier when I said, here on the KonnecT Show, we discuss stories. Some of them you've heard. Some of them you've had no idea about.
It's always good to learn new things.
I know.
Always.
Always. Now let's talk about this little baby who I know has a lawsuit coming. Little baby, 17 years old. Her name is Journey. A kid cut off the side of her hair on a bus. So the dad takes her to get her hair asymmetrically cut. She's a little mixed baby, so she got the curl and a little texture. Yeah. She goes to school. The librarian says, she's like, I don't like how my hair looks. The librarian is also a cosmetologist, comes in with some shears and cuts the other side of the baby hair, didn't even talk to the parents.
Yes, it's lawsuit.
Look at the baby's hair.
Lawsuit.
Look at the baby hair.
That is absolutely a lawsuit.
That's
there's no way. There is no absolute way that you're touching a hair on my child's head.
Thank you.
And you're not a biological family member, parent, whatever was happening.
Right.
You'd have cut off the baby's locks.
Right.
And then we're like, we were just trying to help out, but we
gorgeous
regret
locks too.
Yeah.
But
she's mixed, and and they think that because her hair texture is kind of different than a lot of the other white kids, because they're in like Michigan.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So they're not used to the mix sometimes, but lawsuit, they'll get used to it this time.
Yeah.
Y'all better integrate.
Definitely suing.
Yep.
Now let me tell you about some bullshit. Look at Cardi.
Okay.
Cardi got to defend herself against the Wisconsin representative.
Really?
Because he said he took time on the congressional floor to talk about he's gotten some complaints about WAP. at the Grammys.
Here we go.
Now, if you did a WAP,
Here
would
we
you
go.
do a WAP? You wouldn't do a WAP. You're not a WAP kind of girl. You say shoot 'em, bang, bang. You say I will smoke you like I smoked the. What was it again? You
Smoke you like my spliff.
Yeah. So you're not WAPing. So you're not WAPing.
It's just okay. I have no issue with exploring, your sexuality as a woman, but that's just not my style. I can, go there. I'm a very versatile artist. You understand? But it's like, that's not really my type of style. I have, a story to tell, and I plan on sticking to just that rather than going completely towards sex. Like, as a female, I'm a woman at the end of the day. I'm gonna, put a little something in there. I said a forgery, keep it tighter than my twat. Okay.
Right.
But,
you gotta represent the twat.
Represent. Period. But, it's just it wouldn't be my speed. I don't get me wrong. I love you, Cardi. I love you. Been a fan for a little minute. It's just that's just not me.
And I respect that. I mean, the beauty of hip hop is having different artists. You know what I mean? I can't stand whenever it's like cookie cutter and everybody sounds the same and is basically doing the same thing.
Exactly.
But for this man to get on the congressional floor talking about complaints against WAP, I'm gonna need you. And Cardi was like, people are dying out here. Like,
Right.
people are getting shot by the police.
And you're worried about,
And that was her thing.
About her,
you worried about some whopping,
it
and
makes no sense.
that's the least of our concerns. You and whatever little sad creatures contacted you, because somebody else put on Twitter, very sad. And somebody else put on Twitter, if you had complaints about Cardi's WAP, contact me because I'm doing a story on it. And she's like, there's people's lives out here at risk. I'm like, bruh. All right, let's talk about this Michigan mom. Trifling. I'm going to say this in just a couple sentences. Mom decides to have a party. She's got 2 kids that are under 16. She's like, y'all got to find somewhere to go. They come back to the house at about 3 o'clock.
Wow.
She hits the son, tries to slap him. The daughter intervenes. She hits and slaps on her, too. They think she might have been tipsy, trying to put them out because they said they didn't have anywhere else to go. So she's now under arrest for child abuse charges.
Child endangerment,
maybe?
Down.
I'm going down.
Child Protective Services.
Yeah, I'm going to need you to re-examine yourself. Now, let's look at bucket naked ass Lizzo. All right, Lizzo is sharing herself in an unedited selfie to celebrate the body. And she's also partnering with Dove.
Oh.
Yes, to have positive self-images. Now, people talk a lot of junk, sometimes about her and her putting it out there.
Right.
I'm not mad at it. The game.
Neither am I.
The game said she was a goddess. And I say,
well, there you go.
Let your titties fly, girl. If that's what you want to do. Why do I care?
Right.
I don't care.
It's confidence right there.
It is.
And honestly, I think also it comes from a lot of, the stereotypical, images of
what an entertainer.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
People usually look like.
Yeah.
Because
had she had a body like Nicki Minaj, the queen,
they'd be okay with it.
But
I've seen some fat bastards without shirts.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I mean, I've seen some fat
bastards. Yeah,
without shirts. I mean, who's sucking whose titties over here?
She's funny.
I'm just saying.
She's funny.
They come in like, like, oh, we got the same bra size, boo. Okay,
you got some C cups over there. I see you.
C cup. Don't you disrespect this beat. All right. Now I need my
respect. Put some respect on it.
Put some respect on a C.
All right. You better see my D. Okay. Anyway, give me my jingle.
You can't make this ish up.
All right, for our You Can't Make This Ish Up. Ooh, hunty. There's a water slide in Malaysia that just broke the Guinness's World Book of Records. It's 3,645 feet long. It's a water slide that takes 4 minutes to get through. They didn't cut down any trees to put it up, though.
So the trees are just going to be smacking you on the way down?
I don't know. Look at it.
It's just going to swing by like
you just slide through. It's a tunnel.
Whoa.
It's like a tube.
Wow.
It's an
a
inner
tube,
tube.
right.
It's an inner tube.
Okay.
So if you look at this, like the tree is like off to the
okay.
side.
Right,
so
right,
it's
right.
not like hitting you with the branches.
That I would probably do.
4 minutes?
Oh,
4 minutes.
Just
of
slide
sliding.
it.
that's
Just
long.
sliding.
it.
Just sliding.
Like, you just
4
like,
minutes. That's
wee.
the longest 4 minutes ever.
Long. That is long.
Okay, Hunty, we have to go, but I want you to tell the people something before we go. Now, you told us where we could find music, I believe,
Yes.
on all platforms.
Everywhere. Every
But what else
platform
do you want
think
people
of.
to know?
What I want people to know is that, I said this in a previous interview, is that I've been through a lot, and Taj Famous is just a side that I had to introduce for people to really understand. Don't underestimate the underdog. And I think, matter of fact, I know that the project that I have out is going to solidify that. And I hope y'all guys listen to it, bump it, run it up. It's a lot of bops on there. Trust me, I touch every single subject. I'm a very versatile artist, so get to know me. I have a lot more projects on the way. I got 2 visuals on the way. I'm keeping that on the hush, though. I'm not letting y'all know when I'm gonna drop it.
Okay, all right.
So,
Okay.
I have to know. Like,
Okay.
I have to keep y'all on y'all toes. Like, I really do. These are projects I've been working on for a while. Like, Homage I worked on for a year, for an entire year. So these things take time, but trust me, the wait is definitely worth it. I'm putting in the crunch time because I want y'all to be able to feel me, feel what I'm saying, and actually feel the visual, and not just see it and not just hear it, but actually listen and visualize.
That was beautiful. What you want to say, Moms?
Follow me at DJ_Mums Music on IG.
And follow me at La Double Dollar with 2 A's at the end on Instagram.
All right. And I would like you to remember, as we move into cooler seasons, what's your friend? Deodorant. All right. Now, I know it goes back from cooler season to warmer season and then cool again. I'm going to need you to know, keep it fresh, y'all. Keep it fresh. Don't forget, when you see me, I take donations for the edibles. And
can I just take a look at that?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
And when you see me, don't forget to ask me about the gelato. All right. With that being said, tell them your name.
Taj Famous.
DJ Mom's Music.
And I'm Sapphire Delicious McLovin. Thank you for joining us here on the KonnecT Show.
And thank you, Sapphire, for having me. It was a pleasure seeing you again, definitely.
Thank you. Thank you. Toodles.
Peace.
Yeah, girl. Yeah. Okay. I need you.
With one tap, you're in. Only on TapN Radio.